So this is the outside of our first dungeon, like proper dungeon. I don't 100% know what we're getting ourselves into. Of course, indeed, this would be the shortest route to get to the other side of the mountain. Haven't you heard? This place was abandoned, but a few blokes stayed behind to do some less than legal mining. One of them is an old friend of mine. I sell the stones he digs out. But enough about that. Surely we met for a reason. So, if there's something you need, allow me to accommodate you. Let's make sure we're kind of sitting on a fact stack of all this. Let's buy 2 more medicines. And then,
now then,
do a quick sell.
thank you.
Thank you kindly. Come back anytime. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lack the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it'd be best if they considered us dead. Let's push through this mine while we can. The guys that jumped out, it did not feel like they were looking for deserters. Sounds good, Lychee. Thank you for lurking. So it wasn't just my imagination to think we were being followed this whole time. But like Gria said, something's off. When that human came out of nowhere, it wiped out all the soldiers to the last. Then again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere, but if that's the case, nah, can't be. I think, what's his name, has been purposely like riling them. Wait. There's probably a bunch of shady miners in there, right? Will we be safe around them? Fear not. Most of them are the same miners who worked before the closure. Besides, it'd be against their best interest to cause a scene and risk crown theocracy coming down on this place, right? Oh, well, that sounds like we won't be a problem then. Are you ready?
Let's go.
About as ready as we're gonna be. If our pursuers catch up to us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble. That I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste.
However,
it's dead quiet. Are you sure there's still people working here? That disquieting stillness you feel, those are your instincts alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, then it's likely.
stop! Don't move!
Alt deserters. This is the first time they've called us deserters. Why are they already in the mine ahead of us? You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. Good bot. You did a good job for once. Way to go. The one job you get right is blocking cheap viewer bots. That's great, sir. As I thought, we walked right into an ambush. They got us at a disadvantage, catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. It's no use. The entrance is already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. We've got nowhere to run, and if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence?
Wait.
This is a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human. Oh yes, we'll wear well of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Well, it appears we've stepped into a whole damn conspiracy. We have no choice. We fight our way through. Here they come. Stop here and now.
We can't get
Hurry
far.
and take them out.
Don't
We
be
gotta keep
careless.
pushing forward.
Here I go.
Oh, what was that?
These are just small fry. If we play it cool, we'll cruise right through.
Okay. Magic.
Scour. Just one left. They're down.
Take this.
Oh, wow.
You had this.
Let's go. Brace yourselves.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
I can't believe this. Can't linger here. Let's move.
Kind of
Looks like
odd.
we're safe for now.
I need to. There was a menu setting I actually saw somebody talking about. System settings. Save formation on. If I place someone in the back or the front, they'll stay there for the next round of combat. So I don't have to change it every time we start new combat.
Vigilance now.
Oh, okay. Did not realize that guy was that.
Watch out. You've been spotted. They all seem pretty weak. You got this.
Yeah, they do seem kind of weak. What's up with that? The last set of, not the last set, but the set we met outside were way stronger than these guys.
Look.
Over there, someone's collapsed. Oh, an injured miner.
Hey, are you all right? I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
The light is gone from his eyes.
What? Why? To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us.
Oh my god, it's that pig dude. It's the stupid commander that was giving us a hard time.
Oh, come on, let's move.
What are you doing? The enemy saw us. I can't believe this.
Stop right there!
It's all clear.
I was hoping to grab that ore, but apparently not. What?
No way.
Isn't that just as I thought? It all makes sense now. It appears that we're expected. It's the guy that was like touting his own greatness. Yeah. Knew it.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the Kingdom's Guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Oh man, it's that stupid Lewis guy again.
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. but I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Okay, we're going to talk about how they created their own days. Flames Day, Idols Day, right? But then they still have the month of June? What?
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
Ugh. You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who
Ooh.
art feared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler. It is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Stroll de Haliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand! Come! I will show you a world with honor!
Okay, I'm kind of giddy right now.
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that! This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
Yes.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure.
Diagonal slash deals weak physical slash to one enemy.
The freedom of a wanderer. Vitus
I wonder
power.
if we can defeat him without damaging the other guys. Oh, well, I guess I don't get an option.
Die!
Ugh, really? Okay, maybe I should have
I shall
taken them out
vanquish
first.
evil.
Gosh.
I'll cut you down!
You fools have
Come
no
forth,
idea
royal
who
soul.
your savior is!
Maybe not.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
We... Oh, it's because I did it on the other guy. There we go.
Take this!
give up like this.
Get up! Hey,
Ooh.
wake up!
Let's turn back time just a little bit. We'll start this over at the beginning. That was Outrageous.
No holding back! Hack and slash!
Right on target.
The freedom.
Nice
Seeker!
one, Stroll.
Wind!
Take this!
Now, are you prepared?
It's kind of weird that like you transform into him and it's still a melee attack, but uses mana.
Struggle all you like.
I'll get some distance. Come forth, royal soul!
In the name of justice!
Oh, as I get more... Okay, so I wasn't 100% sure on this, but it looks like as I get more archetypes, it lets me actually control those people because I couldn't control Strahd before.
Warrior! Hack and slash!
Die!
Seeker! Maybe not.
Do we know what
Looks like we can't
his...
brute force through this
Okay,
one.
he's not weak
By
to
this
magic.
power.
Or to air.
Take this!
In the name of... I call upon royal power within!
Die!
Watch out! You're barely
Ooh.
holding together!
You get to cast twice that time? That's rough.
You're barely holding together.
Okay.
Seeker.
Archetype.
Heal up, quick.
Heal.
You fools have no idea who your savior is.
Oh, 19? Yeah, that's close to nothing.
Die!
Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. Ah, I clicked through it too quick.
You'll die unmissed and unmoved.
Yeah, I could do 19 damage or 102.
Die! Die! You! Die!
Trivial!
Seeker! We can do this!
The only guide not covered in orange.
Still standing.
I refuse.
No holding back!
Here.
That should be it. Good, good, good. Guy's a jerk anyway. Captain's uniform.
Okay.
I was wondering how much Strahd would level
Not
up
bad at
because we
all.
didn't have control over him for like the longest time.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Okay, he doesn't have a... Wow. Oh, that's because he got like a bunch of level up. Yeah, that's right.
Impossible!
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
I mean...
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside.
Leon. I've always liked Leon
Back
as a
there,
name.
Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it.
Good.
I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
Oh, I never looked up who that guy was on IMDb.
What do you say, Grius?
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
We're brothers in arms, my friend.
Brothers in... yes. I'll do my best to deserve that honor. Now, onward.
I love
The
it.
proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Oh, okay.
Together we stand.
The party can now study the warrior. I'm kind of confused by this model too, because like that's not the stereotypical. I feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic emblem of the warrior from Troll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what?
Oh, did it drag her into the library this time?
Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more.
And we aren't asleep this time. That's the part that's weird.
And a fairy? I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey, you gonna talk to me or just at me?
There's a bunch of memes going on right now. It's like, I've only known her for a day and a half, but I would give my life for her. And it's like them holding Galaga. He's kind of fantastic.
My friend, though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes.
It's still really weird that it turns their heart into a
Do you
microphone.
recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
More or less.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tale. Your companion too had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
She's the best.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end.
Yes.
We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Right.
I was about to say, if there's anything other than telling Galaga she's amazing, I'm going to be upset.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
Hey, what happened to her cute little knight outfit where she had a helmet and stuff?
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I don't know why, but the mysterious voice gives me like, I don't know. I've always called it the tingles. It's not quite like goosebumps or something like that, but like starting from my brain down, like my whole body just wakes up during like certain things. I get like really hyped in like E3 is always like a really big, just like, oh my gosh, feels like my whole body is just tingling all the way to my tips. That voice does the same thing. Every time I hear her talk, it's just like wave of like, oh my gosh, this is so cool.
I won't lead you astray. That's the whole reason I'm
Can
here.
now study the mage. I can sense. Oh gosh, hold on. Sorry. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the mage from Galaga.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype.
Yeah.
By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
I feel like he deserves
What?
it.
You mean Rias could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
I wonder if Lewis burnt this main character's protagonist village down to stop people with his abilities, the Elda.
This right here.
What I'm about to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many that have yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You will use those charts in the assigning of archetypes. Firstly, let us consider the one-eyed warrior who yet bears no archetype. Open Grace's lineage chart. Okay.
This here.
This is the chart that shows the power and connection of archetype. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its power. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. What this means is you will need to gather mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind in your travel. Each character can study archetypes obtained through the story by selecting the corresponding icon on the tree. Studying archetypes consumes minuscule shards of Magla crystal. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use the main menu to change their channeled archetype at no cost.
That means...
Okay. It seems like a lot, but I think it's more wordy than it really is. To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here, you may achieve that through the study of archetypes and their deeper secrets. Now, I'd like you to choose an archetype from among these. I mean, we don't have a mage yet, but I feel like it would be kind of weird to not give him the warrior, right? Oh, wait, it changes his outfit. Hold on, why is that? Let's... rank 1 of 20. I don't know. I can't, don't make me make decisions. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, I just realized, hold on. We're gonna lose sound for a second, but I've got to fix something that I did not realize I have not finished. Ah! Oh no! I didn't start my recording today. I did, but then the stream crashed. And I had to reset my PC. And then a bunch of other stuff didn't get turned on. Buh. It's not an emote yet. I had to redo it, but buh. Okay. Fingers crossed that works. I don't feel like messing with it anymore. There we go. Hooray! Something that didn't catch on fire. Okay.
This right here.
This would be the archetype that the young noble recently awakened. The warrior domain is physical offense by the way of a great sword. Few other archetypes compete with its raw destructive power, yet that specialization comes at a cost. It has virtually no utility or support outside of hard hits. If your aim is to overwhelm the enemy with brute force, I'd say this is a fine archetype to do it with. 500 mag is required to channel the warrior. Is this the archetype you have chosen?
Sure.
Big stretch.
Big stretch. Gonna do stretches first, and then we'll do hydration. Mostly because I've already started my stretching. And the stretch, I do like a circuit of all the stuff I'm supposed to do every day. That, to be honest, I don't do as often as I'm supposed to. And I know it freaks my model out a little bit, but better to have a good spine, right? Especially with as many spinal injuries as I've had. Whew. Fell out of a tree, was paralyzed a little bit as a kid, broke my neck at one point. That one wasn't as bad. It was just a neck injury, and it was such a small fracture I didn't have to go in like a halo or anything. But I have had so many injuries from car wrecks and trees and football, and I'm all right now, but I really should take better care. Thank you. Yeah. Did I not tell the story about being paralyzed for a while? Oop. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to tell the story first, so let's snooze that for a minute. It was going to throw us to an ad break. Yeah, so as a kid, I fell out of a tree. And it seemed okay. I was a little injured, but not bad. I went and got up, dusted myself off, did the normal kid thing of like, no, I'm all right. When I got up the next morning, I could not feel feel isn't accurate. I could not move from the waist down. My nerve in my back was pinched so bad that I had no control and only pain from the waist down. And that went on for a bit because my mom just refused to help because the type of person she is. When I finally got to a doctor and got an x-ray, they realized my L5, that's the lumbar fifth vertebrae, was 180 degrees the wrong direction. It was turned entirely around and facing the wrong direction, which isn't great for your nervous system. The good news is through chiropractic and PT help, we actually got that vertebrae turned back around. The issue is, though, it can always just slip back to being 180 degrees the wrong direction because the stuff that holds it in place doesn't exist anymore because that whole area was just blown apart. So like I can still do stuff, but there's like certain stretches and exercises I'm supposed to do for the rest of my life to be able to walk. And I forget a lot. It's kind of one of those, like, when I start feeling my lower back hurting again, I like, oh God, like for the next week, I do all my exercises and stuff I'm supposed to be doing. I'm actually in the boat again of having to start PT back up. I did it for my neck recently and got my neck all nice and limbered back up and all that fixed. That was caused by a car wreck.